Guys, welcome back to the Old Humble Distilling Company. I was not planning on doing a day in the life today, but I did want to. There was something I needed to get done today, or at least I wanted to try today. I've already done all the transfers of whiskey and all the stuff, all the day-to-day chores that I had to do today. We did our gin, we did our whiskey. I booked a performer for another Friday night live going into June. These things are going to be fucking awesome. Who do we got out here? Oh, more CrossFitters. CrossFit afternoon party is showing up. But I wanted to do this thing. I started the flights of whiskey on Saturday. I started doing those flights of whiskey on Saturday, and uh, I didn't get them all finished, but I wanted to put the logo on the flights before. Um, I wanted to put the logo on the flights before I got them. I got them done, but I also wanted to try this different thing with the logo on our flights of whiskey. It's something I'm not going to do with most of the flight. I might do them with one or two flights, but I've got the materials that I need coming in from Amazon today to do the logos the way I want to do them. Um, but I wanted to at least try this, and I wanted to try it. I wanted y'all to see it when I tried it because it's a cool little experiment. I think it's a cool little experiment, and y'all get a chance to kind of see some of the stuff that I fiddle with and experiment with here at the shop behind the scenes. And maybe, we'll do this project on a different scale and sell the the, the outcome of the product. I don't know. But with no further ado, let's go over to the other camera and check it out, shall we? All right. Let me rearrange the microphone. Hello. All right. So what we're going to do. Now, I am going to need to get home fairly soon because I do have chores that I need to do at home. Uh, Specifically a floor that needs to get built, and I need to get some more work done on my floor. So as much as I love playing with you guys, I need to wrap it up here at the shop. But I did want to get this thing done uh, today. So what we've got is a piece of pine from, not a pallet, it's the corner piece that I was using for the flights. So what I'm going to do is I've drawn my logo here on the board. Just hand drew it, free-handed. The board. There's the board. So what I'm going to do with this free-handed oil derrick. Uh-oh. Camera's frozen again. Let's place camera since it's frozen. Place, hello. All right, we're not frozen anymore. I think furry man hand coming into the screen there. All right, so what we're going to do, check this out. This is highly experimental. We're centered right here. All right, so what we're going to do, highly experimental. I'm going to now I want it to be pretty deep. That's what she said. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to etch out little bits. Whoops. You know what we say? Here at the Old Humble Distilling Company, safety third. When all else fails. All right. Now, okay. We're gouged out. We're etched out. We're etched out. There it is. We've got all the spaces etched out. Hey, Tuna, check this out. I'm doing a little experiment. I'm not sure it's going to work. I hope it'll work. We'll see if it works. You're going to find out if it works as we do it. You'll find out when I find out. Okay, now, this is, see that? Solder. So what I'm going to do is drop solder into the etched space here. I'm going to drop little bits of it in there. And if I do it right, if I do this correctly, which I'm probably not going to the first try, what I'm hoping to find is I do it correctly enough that it looks decent. Because I've seen bits of videos where this works. And it just kind of fills in the basin a little bit. Oops, back over here. But we'll find out. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work very well. So we'll see. This heat gun gets hot enough for it to melt the solder. I just hope it doesn't get too hot so it melts the wood, you know what I mean? Or burns the wood. Well, even if it does burn the wood, it won't be that big of a deal. Oh, look at that. It's melting. Okay, that's cool. I need a little bit more solder. See, I missed a spot. Okay, back to it. It would be easier, I think, if I put this in a cook pot, a hot pot. Or possibly just hit it straight up with a soldering iron. And melted it straight into the hole. That's a possibility. Using a soldering iron. But it is working, generally speaking. I am melting it. It is slowly melting. You see, the solder melts at a lower temperature than the wood burns. So I'm getting a little burn around the outside of the wood there. But that's just on the surface. That'll polish out, or that'll sand out. And if I had a cook pot, look at that. It's actually working. It's filling in the gaps. So what I'm going to do after this is done is I'm going to hit it with my sander. To smooth it out. Because the solder is actually melting into the hole. All right. I'll let that dry for a second. That's freaking awesome. Ow, shit, that hurts. It's hot. Damn it. Hot. P80 will do, I think. Doesn't need to be a super high grit. Let that cool down. You see it jiggly? It's still jiggly. Okay, so I'm going to let it cool. There's some metal. I should have pulled this thing apart before I did it. Or used a different block of wood. We'll see if it works. Okay, it's getting still hot. Whew, hot. See, still hot. All right, that should be cooled off enough. At least cooled off. Maybe not enough, but it's cooled off. I don't have any ice here, unfortunately, to really cool it off all the way. Okay. Cool to the touch. That's fine. All right, now we're going to hit this with the sander. Try and polish it up. I'm going to plug in the sander. These things don't just work by themselves, apparently. Have to have the magic jiggly sticks. Get over here. How badly am I destroying? Oh, not too bad. Okay. Although I do want to use, what is this one? 60? 60? Come on. Tell me what you are. Yeah, that's the 60. I use the cheaper one. Or the higher grit, rather. Or lower grit. I'll just tear it up more. A little bit more. Getting there. Do something real quick. All right. Keep it going. What is this? Okay, well, getting there. So, all right, well, it's smoothing down. I mean, not coming out. Yeah, it is. There it is. Okay, so we still got a long ways to go, it looks. To smooth this down and have it be a proper inlay. Let's keep going. Is this doing anything? Possibly not. Let's get another 60 grit hook and loop here. 120. There we are. 60 down. That was a used. Whoop, it came out. Well, shoot. Hot. Ah, cool it down a little bit. Let's see here. I'm gonna pop these bad boys out. Not with that, I can't. Let's see here. Is it raining? It is raining. Okay, let's get back to this. See if we can get it down just a little further. Ah, here we go. You know what I need to do? I don't need this. I don't need this piece. I need this. I need something else. Hang on. Not this. This one. I need to actually use a grinding stone, not a piece of sandpaper like some kind of moron. All right, now let's see if this works with this thing. I think it's working. Do something like this. Ah. I cover my hands up because it's hot. Oddly, even though it's raining out, it is just stagnant air outside. I'm getting kind of stagnant in here. All right, so this isn't working. It's working better, but it's not working great. See, the the gaps still filled in. See, the gaps are still filled in. Maybe I'm not using the right damn tool. Um, but proof of concept, at least, uh, seems to have worked. At least conceptually, if I did a better job with the actual die, with the pour, with the form. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, so that didn't work. Put it right there. So much how not to use power tool theater. That's not correct. It's not working hardly at all. Try one more time with the grinding doohickey. And I may actually take it to an actual grinding wheel to polish that back end off. So one more shot with it. This isn't going to be the right one to use either. This is literally just melting it. All right, guys. I'm going to call this experiment tentatively successful, but not very. I'm going to call this user error, but possibly it'll work. I mean, if I hit the thin parts with the gun here, maybe they'll melt away. But more likely what's going to happen, the whole damn thing's going to melt. Which is not really what I want. Yep, that's exactly what happened. The whole damn thing melted off. There it is, see? But, conceptually, I can fix it by doing this. The lesson here, I think, is that less is more. And I used too much solder. And made a mess. So, hey, what if I... Okay, so that's the first one. What if I went the other route? Nah, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. All right, I got to come up with a better plan. That didn't work very well. But I do have a good plan for etching for what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day. I've got a stamp that I can literally stamp down on here and hit it with the heat gun, and it will burn. It's a chemical etching agent, and the chemical etching agent will do that. So tomorrow I'll do that. Today it just didn't work. This was a neat idea, but it just didn't happen for us. And with that said, ladies and gents, host from Hat, screen intro panel. Nope. Woo! Hideous. Go with studio mode. See if I can fix the camera. Work. There we go. We're all fixed. All better now. So that did not work like I hoped it would. It's kind of how it worked out when I tried to do it with plaster of Paris, but I thought with a larger mold it might work better. But I think less is more is a good way to do it. The mold, I think, or the mold, the wooden form was a little too deep. That's terrible. terrible. Now I can't. My glasses are all foggy now. Deal with that later. So there you go. Next time, tomorrow or Wednesday. I don't know when we're going to do crafts, arts and crafts. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. Tomorrow night is happy hour. Wednesday night is happy hour. Thursday night is happy hour. Friday night is live music. And I got another artist trying to book. Awesome. See you guys. Bye.